Well, hello and welcome to another week of Evening Jesus. This week we'll be focusing on the ancient songbook we know as the Book of Psalms. The Book of Psalms has been designed to be the prayer book for God's people. The Psalms are among the oldest poems in the world, and they still rank with any poetry in any culture, ancient or modern, from anywhere in the world. And they are full of power and passion, horrendous misery and unrestrained joy, tender sensitivity and powerful hope. And I want to encourage you or you and your family to spend some time exploring the Psalms. Obviously, you can start by simply reading them, but let me also encourage you to watch the 2 videos our friends at the Bible Project have produced about the Book of Psalms. And you can find the links in the post or bio associated with today's Evening Jesus. And so what I'd like to do this evening is I'd like to begin our exploration of the Psalms by reading the opening lines of Psalm 1. Here's what we read. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. Not so with the wicked. They are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore, the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction. Okay, here's how we can understand these opening lines of Psalm 1. Think of Psalm 1 as the gateway to the rest of the Psalms. Now there's some key words in there. The first word is the law. Now the word the law, it's in reference to all of Scripture. Then there's the word meditate. I want you to meditate is to think out the implications of Scripture for all of life. And then there's that word delight, right? And to delight in Scripture means not merely to comply, but to love and step into God's invitation for us to walk in the way of Jesus, right? And that's sort of the hallmark of Christianity, isn't it? Like, any doing on our part isn't to earn the favor of God, but rather it's a response to what Jesus has already done for us. It's an act of gratitude when we consider the self-giving love of Jesus. You know, maybe we can see Psalm 1 as presenting us with a choice, right? There is the way of Jesus, or there is our own way, and each has their own set of outcomes. You know, and I think we can hear Jesus echo the choice we're introduced to in Psalm 1. When he says these words, maybe you're familiar with them. Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. So, what's the message from Psalm 1 and from Jesus's gate imagery? I think it's simple. Choices matter. Our actions and motives matter. Listen, Jesus makes life better and makes us better at life, but it requires a choice on our part. And may we be the sorts of people who make wise choices that lead to a better us and a better world. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you tomorrow night as we look at Psalm 121. Hey, have a good evening. See you later, guys.